it's time for the monthly recap. For those who don't know, all I talk about is how the month went for me, things I didn't like, and plans for the next month. Nothing else to say, it's just, that's it. Let's get started. I am overall satisfied with how the month went. I was able to finish the main story of Pokemon Sword, even though I'm unable to upload it all, I would say, this month, so that sucks. It was still nice to work on other videos than just FGO for months on end, so it's a good change. Plus, I haven't really decided when I should return to making FGO, because in my mind I should just be doing FGO only for the story, I would say. Like, the events can be just their own events and stuff. It definitely felt nice to play other games than just FGO, like in this case Pokemon Sword and then Hades in Steam, I would say. I'm also having fun again playing League, climbing League, I would say, when there aren't any toxic players, I would say, in my opinion, since I guess it's more of like the more they keep like demeaning you, I would say, like it just gets to you, I would say, like after a while. Even through like I've been through it all, like through the old days of playing it on like the console days, I would say, on COD, I would say, you just get used to it. I don't usually play a lot of ranked games since I'm usually busy with the things that's happening in real life during the time, so I think I would say I would have around 100 or less than 100 games usually on a season, so I would say this is like around more than 100 games than usual, I would say, for me. It's more than the amount of games I would play, I would say. So, going back to, I'm also addicted to more, can't get it out of my head, and also I've just been listening to Seraphim's music theme, so going back to Pokemon Sword, just before we move on to what I did like, I felt that the more I continued editing the videos, the more satisfied I got with the editing, since I felt I put in a good amount of work, I would say, since it definitely takes much more longer than, was it, FGO, I would say. It's not the best, I would say, editing wise, but I'm still generally satisfied compared to what I usually did on FGO. And to be fair, they're just different kinds of games. Like comparing to, was it, RPG for Pokemon, and then for the FGO it's more of a visual novel stuff, I would say, story wise. So, let's move on to things I did like in October. Well, I would say the only thing I really didn't like was my Valkyria Chronicles 4 videos that I've edited so far. I'll show you what I did like, since I would say it would be better to see an example, I would say. Hello, so I'm going to show you, I'm not sure why I said where, so I'm going to show you what I didn't like about my recordings. This was basically last year, so this is June 6, 2019, so like you can see that the audio is messed up. It's like, why is the video longer than the audio? And that's because it actually seems to be, if we play this, it's basically yeah, like you can see, it's just weird. It's like basically the audio is faster, and this is why I didn't upload this one, which was supposed to be episode 8, which is this one. And then if we go to episode 9, which was the one I uploaded, which is now episode 8. Now if we turn on this, like you can barely hear it. That's basically it. Good morning, Squally. Yeah, you can see that it's really low actually, and I even have this like on maxed. So if this is like on 0 decibels, which is the normal one, this is how low it is. It's it's so low, and then we put in the audio. It's so low. I have no idea what I was thinking when making these settings. So I just muted it. There was no point. That's why I would say, having slight bit of trouble with Valkyria Chronicles 4 because I haven't gotten to, like, I would say the latest one, which is I think episode 23. So yeah, well, it's going to be definitely something because I'll probably have to redo them on Steam anyway, probably. That's pretty much it. Going back to the main video. That's all I did like during October. Let's move on to the next part. So my current goal is finishing the Pokemon Sword post-game while working on Valkyria Chronicles 4 in the meantime. That's what I'm thinking at least. But I've also been thinking whether I should get a DLC for Pokemon Sword, but for now, I won't be getting it since I am not too interested in it since you have to get both DLCs and the only DLC I want is Crown Dungeon right now. I'm also not sure if I should play a new game or resume one of the games that I've started, which is basically in this case Valkyria Chronicles 4, but then I would have to get that on Steam first because I don't think you can switch the save files because I used the save file of my siblings instead of mine since I didn't have a Switch at that time, so I'm not sure how that would work. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. If I do get it on Steam though, it would take a while to reach the point that I stopped, but it would let me know if I can run the game properly because I know Valkyria Chronicles can run on my laptop, so it works well, I would say. I'm not sure about 4 though. I would probably just start a new game or resume that, or Fire Emblem. We'll see. We'll see when we get to it. So let's just move on to the final part. So we'll just condense the things that I said, so here goes. I'm happy that I was able to finish Pokemon Sword this month, even though I haven't finished the post game, I would say. I didn't like my Valkyria Chronicles 4 videos due to either the low sound or the messed up audio, so I really don't know what I was doing that time. And I am currently unsure what to do next, whether to start a new game or resume a previously played game. The only thing I know for sure that I'm uploading is the post game for getting Sashian. I'm not sure what to do after that because I think that's the only point of getting the post game. We'll see what happens next. That's it for the recap. Thank you guys so much for listening to my recap of October 2020. Hope you guys have a nice Halloween. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye, have a nice day, and stay safe out there. Happy Halloween.